So I have a 14-year-old. I'm so excited. So I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 14 and has autism. We paint together working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds, and then I paint the rest. I I'm laughing at myself because I have this problem that when I get halfway through a year, I tend to go backwards on my dates. Like it's now 2026. And so I'm gonna, like, I've done great with it being 2026. And then I'm going to revert back to it being 2025. And the other day, when Owen and I went to the museum and we got tickets, the lady asked me if I was 55 or older. Okay, that question took me way too long to answer because I, first of all, wasn't even thinking that was what was going to be a question. And then second of all, it was a question and I had to come up with an answer. And I'm like, okay, what year is this? What date is it? And I had to go through all the things. And Owen's birthday was technically 2 days ago. We had his birthday party yesterday. So it's 2026. And this math thing should be easy. And I should know this because, hello, I know how old I am. But when somebody asks you a question, it seems to throw all logic out of the window. Maybe I'm the only one. So the lady asked me, are you 55? Because I can give you a discount. And I'm like, And I'm going to be 56. But again, that technically had nothing to do with the fact that I just I couldn't even get to the fact whether I was even 55. Oh, so I just laugh. I have to just laugh. So the reason I'm now even laughing more is because Owen is now 14 and I'm going to probably do somebody write this down because in a few weeks, months, give or take, I am then going to start saying that Owen is 13 again. So just go ahead and be well aware of that circumstance. And that even though I do know my son's age, I am truly going to go backwards, folks. And I am going to say that he is 13 again. Oh, you just gotta laugh. The brain is an interesting thing. It does what it wants to do, and you're just sometimes along for the ride. So, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Isn't that what they say? It is what it is. It's one of those, sayings that we say, and I don't know if we really mean or like, but that's what we do. So once I get the gook off my finger, I will show you what I did yesterday. And so I have been enjoying finger painting. It's very I was trying to think of the right word. I have to look up these words sometimes. I I think I know words until I go to use them, and then I'm like, is that the right word? That doesn't sound like the right word anymore. Kind of like my age, I guess. I guess maybe I just can't believe that I'm 55. I feel 20, isn't that what they say? No, I don't feel 20, but I don't feel 55. Or at least I don't think I feel 55. So, I'll be leaving shortly. I guess that's to go get Owen for his music therapy. And we only have his music therapy today. His vision therapy doctor is not there today. So we're going to be doing that. And he told me when we were done with his music therapy that we were going to get a pizza then, since we weren't going back out for his vision therapy, which I felt as though that was like big boy stuff. Like that felt like he was food is his like jam, though. Like he talks a lot about food and where he wants to go and what he wants to do and that type of thing. But it felt, I always say, is it Owen? Is it age? Is it autism? Is it the three combination something? And so that's kind of what I was thinking, is this what part? And that felt very age appropriate. Like he knew we weren't going back out to go to his appointment, his second therapy, because usually we come home and eat a snack, as I say, and then we go to his next thing. So it felt good for him to be able to say that to me. So unless his plot and plan changes, and our weather is crazy, we're supposed to have snow this afternoon. We got up and it was close to 60, right around there, and then it was warm-ish, and then it has totally dropped down to I think we're in the 40s now and supposed to be in the 30s by the end of the day. So, that's wild to me. Wild. I think I want a leaf up. A happy leaf. But we're about done. And like I said, I'll show you the one I did yesterday when my fingers not. So I always sign O for Owen. And then L. I should do this with a paintbrush, but we're just doing this here. It's messy, but it's me. Okay, so I'm just using a baby wipe, a colorful baby wipe, to get the paint off in between the moments in time there. Oops, I still have some, but it's okay. So that's the one I painted yesterday. Well, I don't think I can put them together, but that's one I painted yesterday. I kind of like the shading of this. I always say I like to watch paint dry, and so I thought I'd do kind of a sunflowery one today. So that's what we did. So, all right, well, thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.